And welcome back. I'm your host, Doc Bob Lee. You know, our next guest is the CEO and founder of This Is Me. And she works as a motivational speaker and behavioral specialist. Joining us for a look at her work and all about what she does and all that stuff and her inspirations. We have Connie Mare Gilmore in the house. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Connie Mare Gilmore.
Thank
the
you.
dancers, I see you
Thank
guys
you.
clapping. You guys are coming up in a little while. So tell us about some of the things that you're doing.
Well, some of the things that I do is I enjoy going to schools because my target population, of course, is young ladies and women. Because I think as a young woman once, I have a story to tell, and the story that I tell comes from a background of mental health. My mother suffered from mental health, so growing up in that atmosphere, I tend to relate more to children now since that is such a large population that we're dealing with. And a lot of times in a home, they don't understand, and they feel alone. So they go out and they do things, and I take them through the journey of where I've come from, and exactly how I've traveled. A lot of people wouldn't know, but I've been incarcerated. I've been homeless. I had to beg for money, and all through those things, I still had my mother. I'm a child with mother issues.
Yeah.
A lot of people say father issues. No, I have a mother issue because I was looking for guidance when there wasn't any, so I was lost. And being lost, you tend to do a lot of young, reckless things, and that was me.
Yeah.
So I think
passion, purpose, and behavioral specialist.
Yes. Yes, I'm a motivational speaker by passion and drive, and a behavioral specialist by education and experience.
And yeah, you use all your experiences to touch other people and their lives, and some of the situations that you've gone through. I'm sure, they feel some of that pain. That's because you never know what people are going through. So if you talk about that, the things that you've been through, I'm sure somebody says, oh yeah, I feel that. I've gone through that too.
A lot of times it scares me because once I start speaking and I actually engage with them and start the conversation of where I've come from, I look in the audience and I get nervous because a lot of them start crying.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after I'm done, I go and speak to them. I say, what's going on? What happened? And I'll say, my mother has mental health. This is what she's done to me. And I say, well, it's okay because you can get through it, but you have to know how you want to perceive through it. A lot of times we tend to hide and we become ashamed of who we are because of where we've come from. And that's where the title This Is Me comes in, because I want everybody to be okay with who they are. This is me, yes. I have a mother who suffers from mental health issues. I come from, obviously, I have a oldest of 4 siblings. A lot of responsibilities fell on me. And that tends to take a toll on you because now when you have a parent who can't take care of you and you are the oldest, you have to do a lot of things to provide for them.
You become the parent.
You become the parent. No, you become the parent. It's not a soul. Only thing you didn't do is give birth.
Right.
But you're taking the doctor's appointments, meaning you have to miss school. You have to get a second job after school to put food on the table because a lot of times with mental health, they make poor decisions.
Sure.
And as growing up, 15, 16, you don't know that. And you just do what you have to do. There's a lot of resentment, anger, and you grew up with that.
So you become an adult early on in life.
Oh, yes. Yes. And a lot of times, not knowing I have tattoos, but I tell people when they see them and they judge, oh, why do you have tattoos? I said, because under those scars was a really horrible scar. And I want to change that scar to something beautiful.
Yeah.
And it may not be beautiful to you, but it's allowing me to be who I am and look in the mirror and not see a scar of who I was, but who I'm growing to be every day.
Yeah. When did you realize that, hey, now it's time to step up and do something? I have these scars that I have to take care of, their problems, and maybe if I correct my own situation, I can begin to help others.
Well, that's what leads me into purpose. A lot of times we chase our purpose. We want to be this and be that. And again, you make poor choices out of what you want. If you live your purpose comes to you. I didn't know that this is what I was supposed to do. And a lot of times I'm actually ashamed because I didn't tell my mother thank you for even giving birth to me until I was 47 years old. I'm 48 now, but, and it's hard to realize that after 47 years, you still have some type of resentment. I couldn't be who I was and be all I need to be to others if I still had resentment, if I still had anger and forgiveness. So I tend to grew into my purpose. My purpose found me. I didn't find it.
So you feel much better about yourself than you did before?
Every day. Every day, because that's what you have to do. If you wake up not feeling good about today, you'll think about yesterday, and yesterday is always was something wrong in yesterday.
How's Mom doing?
Oh, she's great now. Every day it's a suffer. It's something that never goes away.
Yeah.
But sometimes we have to realize it's not about them. You can do what you have to do for them, but make sure you do what you need for you. And understanding what you need to do for you is different for everybody.
As a coach and as a person, a motivational speaker and behavioral specialist, tell us about some of the things that you're doing to help others.
Oh, what I do, I help others. I go and I actually speak to them, and we have open conversations.
You have outreach.
Yes, we have open conversations. And a lot of times people say, oh, you're going to talk to people. I don't talk to people. I have conversations. Conversations is an open dialect. Talking is talking to someone. There's nothing different or I need to change about you that makes you special. Whatever you're going through, it has a reason. And my purpose is to help you find those reasons. I do a lot of different things through music. I'm definitely a music fanatic. I take people through things through music. I allow them to experience things that they wouldn't be able to verbalize or to talk about, and they can do that through music. I run a group, it's called Ask Miss Connie, and unfortunately...
Ask Miss Connie.
Yes, unfortunately they ask me, they ask questions that they're afraid to ask their person at home or anyone who they feel might judge them or not understand. And the questions that I have received through email and different things is just, it's mind-blowing how there's still so many young women out there who are suffering from the same thing and being misunderstood. And again, it triggers into our womanhood. Because as a woman, like I said, I didn't tell my mother thank you for even giving birth to me until I was 47.
Yeah.
That's hurtful to realize, but it's the truth. And as long as you live your truth and understand who you are, you'll be okay.
But now that you feel much better about yourself, I mean, you can begin to help a lot of other people.
Yes.
You know, pull them out of their pain and suffering.
The wonderful thing about that is I think as long as you live who you are, again, who you are, not who people want you to be.
Your purpose-driven life.
Yeah. You're going to live your best life. You're going to be exactly who you are, and you're going to be happy with yourself every day. I tell people, yes, that's who I was, but I always loved me. I think I'm the bomb. You know, people say, yeah, I think.
The bomb diggity.
No, that's too old now. That's just too old.
That's old?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're only 40.
47.
37.
I'll take that.
There you go.
I'll take that.
But I'm glad you're doing well.
Yes.
What's your next project? What's coming up?
My next project is, like I said, I volunteer at the different schools in the Bronx, and I speak to young women. And I plan to get together all those young women that I've met throughout my journeys, and we have a big lunch and an open conversation to allow them to see that you don't have to be in the Bronx to share the same experiences, but we can be in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan.
Oh,
you know.
Connie, you have a book.
I do.
Screenplay, too.
I might, and I'm sure it will be a bestseller.
Yeah, there you go. Give her a big hand, everybody. Connie Mare Gilmore, CEO and founder. This is me.
Yes.
You have a website?
I do.
What's the website?
Connie Mare Gilmore at This Is Me. Wait, sorry.
You don't know?
Connie
Okay.
Mare Gilmore. This is me
Connie
at
Mare
Gilmore at gmail.com. This is me at I don't know.
That's a website?
Yes.
No, it's email.
Oh, my website, I didn't set it up.
All right, so we can go. You have Facebook pages
Yes.
and all that stuff, all right?
Yes.
Connie Mare, This Is Me.
Yes. This
On
is
Facebook.
Me. Facebook.
There you go. Give her a hand, everybody. Thank you so much, Connie. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Open next.